My dear friends, you have come together in the house of God, this church assembled here. So in the presence of the church's minister in this community, your family and friends, to state your intention to enter into marriage, may be strengthened by the Lord Jesus with the sacred seal. Christ abundantly blesses this love that binds you through a special sacrament. He enriches and strengthens you so that you may assume the duties of marriage and the responsibilities of married life. And so now in the presence of the church, I ask you now to state your intentions.
Laura, the thing I admire most about you is that you are fearlessly independent. And this started at a very young age, when most kids they wouldn't leave the house without their favorite blanket or toy. Laura would not leave the house without this backwards hat and her Space Jam jersey. So as much as Laura or Jenny and I would try to convince her to do a braid or a bow or a tutu, she just wanted to leave the house with this. She was our little tomboy. When everyone wants to go right, Laura's totally cool with going left. And that's something that I've always admired about you, and I think a lot of us in the room could learn from that and take that with us in our lives.
Timothy John and Laura Elizabeth, have you come here freely without reservations to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
We have.
Will you love and honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives?
We will.
We accept children lovingly from God and bring them up according to the law of Christ and his church.
We will.
I ask you now to turn to one another, join your right hands, and declare your consent before God and the church.
I, Timothy John, take you, Laura, Elizabeth, to be my wife. I promise to be true to you. In good times and in bad. In sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I, Laura Elizabeth, take you, Timothy John, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you. In good times and in bad, sickness and in health, I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
You declared your consent before God and the church gathered here. What God now has joined, let nothing ever divide. My privilege for the very first time to introduce you, Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Seffron. Congratulations.
And they said that when the baby of a family marries the other baby of the family, that this couple lives a very adventurous and carefree life in marriage. So with that, let's raise our glasses and have a toast to the adventurous, carefree couple.
Did Laura know that by agreeing to date Tim, she had signed herself up for a package deal with myself, Carl, these fine gentlemen to my right, and all 756 members of the Vaselli family. Uncle Tim filled the role as Uncle Tim long before he even really needed to. 6 years ago, he came on board to our family and has been a very supportive uncle to both those boys and those girls way before you even had to. And with that, I thank you, and that is a wonderful personality trait to have. Uncle Tim also offers his uncle advice, his brother advice, his son-in-law advice, any advice Uncle Tim offers us. And that as well is a very strong personality trait that we appreciate and we love you for. So thank you for that.
After 10 years of being homies with Tim, I thought I had seen it all. The look of pure joy the day I finally let him beat me in a round of golf. The look of pure anger when he finally realized that I let him beat me in that said round of golf. And the look of glossy-eyed cool Tim, who he claims to have retired for good. But until this afternoon, I had never seen the look of absolute love that I saw in his eyes when he stood across from this stunning woman and said, "I do." Fortunately, as I looked back across at Laura, I could tell she felt the exact same way. I still don't know how he managed to do it, but somehow he managed to pluck a miracle out of his ass and convince her to say "I do" as well. And I couldn't be happier for you both. I truly believe you were meant for each other, and I'm excited as hell to have been there the day you met and today when you tied the knot.